We provide the software, it is deployed in the government. Normally you don't think of these issues, but somebody has to be paying attention. And the benefit of that is the income flows to the community.
कई मंत्रियों ने जोहो टूल्स अपना लिए हैं। हम कैसे सरकारी और प्राइवेट सेक्टर में इस देशी टेक्निक को इंट्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं, कैसे उसको एक लेवल तक ले जा सकते हैं?
To go back, NIC or National Informatics Center had conducted a competition evaluation more than 2.5 years ago. That lasted about a year and a half, nearly 2 years. And then they selected Zoho from the competition. And stringent evaluation and maybe about 15-20 audits happened, from security audit, this audit, source audit, a lot of things happened. After that they selected Zoho. So it is already, that was announced more than a year and a half ago. If I don't remember exactly when, but it was announced. So the government has already been using more than 1 million, maybe 1.5 million, 15 lakh mailboxes were in Zoho. And what Ashwini Vaishnavji recently announced is to expand that and also use the Office suite. And that is already deployed. This the interesting part of that is these are separately deployed in Delhi in a separate government specific data center. This is data that Zoho will not. See, Zoho is not managing. The government is managing the data. We provide the software. It is deployed in the government. So now we are expanding this to use the Office suite and storage and other applications, including meeting, Click, for example, the meeting software, all of it, and the work drive, all of it, along with the email. So that is what he announced.
इसी से एक और जुड़ा हुआ सवाल है, आप राष्ट्रीय सुरक्षा सलाहकार बोर्ड में रहे, उसमें आपकी क्या भूमिका रही?
The NSAB, National Security Advisory Board. I was there for 2 years. My term has ended now. And my role was to create awareness of the technology requirements we need to be really good at. The same topics I talked about, these were the ones that I was. First job is to create awareness among all the decision makers. Because these technologies can be so complex. Sometimes only when a crisis occurs, you know that this particular technology is needed. Like a good example is recently permanent magnets. What happened? Our entire electric vehicle ecosystem was affected because China was refusing to give us permanent magnets. Very coincidentally, about 2 years ago, one of my fellow NSAB members, Anshuman Tripathi, he brought up this issue and he had identified this as a potential weakness for us. He had already identified that permanent magnet. So that is the role of NSAB, really to see it ahead of time. And because this is, normally you don't think of these issues, but somebody has to be paying attention. So that is the role.
आप सिलिकॉन वैली छोड़ा, तमिलनाडु के अपने एक छोटे से गांव में आपने अपना नया वेंचर स्टार्ट किया, क्या इसके पीछे इंस्पिरेशन थी?
Two things. First, today, if you look at our nation, still the majority of population is rural. Even bigger majority of children are rural. Because urban India, even if urban population may be all over India might be 30%, in Tamil Nadu it is about 50%. But the number of kids born is more rural than urban. So if you are looking at youthful next generation that's born in rural areas, this is true all over Bharat. So if our industry thrives on talent, we need talent. And even if you go to Bangalore, you go to Noida, you go to Chennai, wherever, you see where the talent is coming from, they will be coming from small towns, villages, and they migrate there. So my mission was, how do we avoid that migration? How do we keep people in their local areas? And the benefit of that is the income flows to the community as a whole.
Right.
If there is one good job here, it supports the whole family, the extended area. If the same job, same income goes to Bangalore or Delhi, it doesn't necessarily reach this community. And it gets spent there.
Very true, yeah.
And these places need the money. There is, for example, every one of our people here, they will support their brothers, their sisters, their cousins, their parents. That whole family, extended family benefits. In our family system, I cannot be rich without supporting my family members. That is what I want to root that idea, because the families are so important. So if people are moving away, they move away from families, all of those connections get lost. So the related second goal is we have to nurture the roots of our civilization. Mahatma Gandhi ji said, India's Bharat soul is in our villages or gawns, and that is true. I have experienced it by living here. Last 6 years I have lived here.
Great.
I know Gandhiji's statement is true.
अगर आप ये वीडियो YouTube पर देख रहे हैं तो हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर बेल आइकन दबाएं और Facebook पर देख रहे हैं तो हमारे पेज को लाइक करें।